I always try to keep my videos super short, and I tried very hard with this, but it's 7 minutes and some change. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show you 2 recipes in one: the rice pilaf with a crusty bottom, and also this lamb with apricots. So for the lamb with apricots, we need some kind of dried apricots, some lamb, really good lamb, shredded, what is that, carrot, and a little bit of tomato sauce, about a cup. First, I'm gonna brown the lamb. The lamb I'm always using is shoulder because it's very easy for me to work with that piece of lamb. I'm gonna brown it on both sides. Don't worry, the pan is crowded. It's still gonna brown fantastically and cook really, really good. And once all of that is browned, you don't have to cook this completely because this is going to simmer with everything for a whole hour after. I'm just showing you that, little by little, don't rush this. Add salt, pepper, and turmeric into it as well while you cook it. Now you have this beautiful fond on the bottom, so you have to work really fast so it doesn't completely burn. I'm gonna add my apricots that's been chopped. You can go with half a cup of apricots or a cup of apricots for this amount of meat, depending how sweet you want your food. Mine was incredibly sweet, and I had 1 cup of apricot. And those other little things you see in there, I just wanted to clear out my pantry, is just all kinds of dried, what is that called? Grapes, dried grapes, whatever they're called, raisins. And after the apricots are cooked for about a minute, I'm gonna collect that and then add my chopped onion, which is just a small onion, and a cup of shredded carrots. It is optional to put carrots in this, but I just like the sweetness with it that it delivers for my lamb, and it's really good. I don't know why my screen keeps going black today. I have no idea. I'm sorry. Like, it's just happening. It's insane. And after that is sauteed for about 3-4 minutes, I am going to add my tomato sauce into this and give it a good mix. But before that, we're going to just salt, pepper it a little bit. And if you want to add turmeric, you can go ahead and add more turmeric into it. After cooking everything with the tomato, you see the fond is starting to get off the pot very nicely. I'm gonna add some water into it, just boiled water. I always use boiled water when I'm cooking things like this because I don't want my ingredients that are already in the pan to cool down from the cold water, so I prefer to use warm water. I'm gonna let that cook a little bit, and then we're going to return the meat into it, put it on a very, very low heat, and let it simmer for an hour, for a good hour. Make sure it has enough water so that there's steam circulating, and every 20 minutes just check on it, make sure it's not burning and it's nicely cooking and safely. So you see the apricots, all the ingredients are gonna cook together, simmer together with the lamb. It's going to taste delicious. If you want it to be more meaty, you can add more meat. Now we're gonna make the pilaf. The pilaf is so traditional to where I come from, with this crust, the crust that's made out of lots of egg yolks, and it is called jhi, but it's like maybe people are more familiar with the Irani version, which is called tadik, I guess. So I have 5-6 yolks, and I'm gonna just mix it up and add a little bit of salt into this. This way it's gonna be crunchy, but if you want it to be softer, you can add a little bit of yogurt into it. So I'm gonna take rice. You just cook the rice the way you would cook, but halfway only. Like, it's not completely done because it's gonna steam, maybe like 75%. I'm gonna take half a cup of that and mix it into the egg. When I told my mom about the texture of this, she told me I probably put too much rice into my egg. If you want it to be even more crunchy, put less, I guess, but I liked mine. I thought it was delicious. So you need ghee for this for sure. If you don't use ghee, don't do it. Do it with any oil. But I like the richness from the ghee. You're going to return the egg mixture into the hot sizzling pot with the ghee, and you're gonna let it cook completely. And then add the rice that's cooked partially. Don't cook it completely because it's going to turn into mush. Just cook it partially. It's going to steam for about another 40-50 minutes. Don't worry about it. And we're also going to top the rice with some ghee and some turmeric, and then add the rest of the rice into it. And top it with more ghee and more turmeric because we want flavor, deliciousness, and a lot of calories. Where I come from, there's no such a thing as calorie restrictions or cooking food the healthy way. I don't know if I ever ate anything healthy when I was little, to tell you the truth. And then you see I'm covering it with a clean kitchen towel so that when the steam goes up, it doesn't fall back down into the rice and turn it into mush. I wanted the towel to collect all the steam. And now the lamb looks like it's cooking very well. The color is beautiful. I can already tell the texture is gorgeous. And look at the rice. The rice is done. I'm gonna now mix it around to make sure every little grain is covered in oil and turmeric, and it's amazing. And now when we serve it, it is going to be looking amazing. You see the crust right there? Beautiful. I hope you make this.